basketball. Tonight, a boys 4A semifinal round doubleheader. Game number 1, number 3 seed Emmaus taking on number 2 seed Pocono Mountain West. The nightcap tonight, it'll be Pocono Mountain East taking on number 1 seed Whitehall. They are, of course, the defending champs. Mike Zambelli joined by Rich Baxa for the call of tonight's game. And, of course, a tournament within a tournament, if you will, as the Lehigh Valley Conference takes on the Mountain Valley Conference.
Two of the best from the Mountain Valley, two of the best from the Lehigh Valley Conference. Should be very good basketball this evening.
Andy Stevens is the first-year head coach of the Green Hornets. A 20-win season in his first go-around. He's now 2-0 against Mountain Valley Conference teams, beating Pleasant Valley 54-51 in overtime to advance to this part of the tournament. 4 seniors on his team, and they played like seniors, including Mike Gayasitz in their quarterfinal round win.
Mike Gayasitz, a senior, had 25 points. Mike, leadership, senior leadership is a key tonight. 4 or 5 seniors on this team don't want to put those uniforms away. They want to get to that final district championship game.
Brad Pencil is the skipper of Pocono Mountain West. The Panthers coming in here under their 3rd year. They beat Stroudsburg 67-66 to advance to this part of the tournament. They are, of course, the Mountain Valley Conference champions, the school's first ever title of any kind. They have a team with the ability to score points, and it starts with TJ Lundy, but it might be what he does defensively that really is a concern to the Green Hornets.
Block shots and rebounding, his forte on the defensive end. Strong offensive ball player, one of a number of athletes, a very athletic team. Mike, like to get it going up and down. Pace will be a key to tonight's game.
One will play for a championship while one will move on in the consolation round. It is Emmaus and Pocono Mountain West. District 11 semifinal round basketball, yours on 2 Sports Service Electric.
There are many rewards to being a professional massage therapist. You help other people. You're a respected healthcare professional. You're in a growing, good-paying field. And many massage therapists can work flexible hours in many different facilities.
Call Lehigh Valley College now for a free brochure about the many rewards a career in massage therapy can bring you. Operators are standing by. Call toll-free 888-806-0808. 888-806-0808. Call now.
Hey, basketball fans, if you love dealing with a winning team, head to the leader, Kleckner's in Whitehall and Emmaus, featuring GE washers and dryers, GE dishwashers, GE microwaves, GE ranges, GE refrigerators. Plus, Kleckner's features free delivery, backed by their own factory-trained service department. Hurry in for best selection. Make us your last stop and see the savings on new GE appliances at Kleckner's, 2177 MacArthur Road in Whitehall and 575 Chestnut Street, Emmaus.
He doesn't report to a management committee. He doesn't report to a marketing department. He reports to Mary Johnson's arthritis, to Sally Wickstrom's upset stomach, and to Greg Porter's poison oak. He's your family prescription center pharmacist. He lives and works right here in town, so that means he reports to you. Call Family Prescription Center today at 866-0709.
Taking the time to care, Family Prescription Center.
Let's go get Yakult. You know it's always been the best. Let's go get Yakult for quality that beats the rest. They got cheesesteaks, French fries. The famous Yakult hot dog is known worldwide. Let's go get Yakult. The secret sauce is one of a kind.
Yakult's, an Allentown tradition.
In 1948, by running a simple TV cable, Service Electric launched an entire industry. In the 56 years since, we've reached many milestones, like giving your life clarity and definition, connecting you to the world faster, and letting your voice be heard, while never forgetting what got us here. Service Electric Cable and Communications, a clear vision for the future.
Face it, you're addicted to sports. That's why we're on the scene. Hang with me and the 2 Crew weekdays at 6 and 9:30 exclusively on Service Electric Cable and join the sports scene. It's your wild ride through the sports scene in and around the Lehigh Valley. Exciting game highlights, in-depth profiles of coaches, athletes, and personalities making sports news. It's your total sports fix. Lehigh Valley sports scene weekdays on Service Electric 2 Sports, your leader in local sports coverage.
Case file X3036. Mysterious crop formations in ordinary cornfields. Formations that reveal the ultimate source of high-definition intelligence. Yet there are those among us who still don't believe, who doubt the truth, and accept standard resolution. High def is out there.
Up to 18 channels of high-definition TV and growing. The future is clear. Are you in? Call Service Electric Cable TV and Communications and experience the clarity of HD TV for yourself. Seeing is believing.
Kressler, Wolf & Miller has been part of our community since 1923. Over the years, we've been committed to our clients by offering hometown service with personal loans and mortgages. With a loan from Kressler, Wolf & Miller, you can consolidate debt, cover holiday shopping expenses, or take a long-awaited vacation. Applying over the phone couldn't be easier or faster. Most approvals take an hour, and you have the cash the same day. We also offer competitive rates in Pennsylvania for mortgages and debt consolidation. Experience years of trusted service with Kressler, Wolf & Miller. Call Jim Nolasco at 610-258-9181.
Winning takes more than the athlete, more than the coaches, more than the pain and sweat from grueling training.
It takes more to orchestrate the win.
It takes a dedicated team. Bethlehem Sporting Goods and Russell Athletic are that dedicated team. Suit up with Bethlehem Sporting Goods and Russell Athletic. Bethlehem Sporting Goods, your Russell Athletic team headquarters.
Lehigh Valley Honda, your local Honda dealer, invites you to our all-new exclusive Honda facility, which is over 30,000 square feet. Located on the Lehigh Street Auto Mile, the new facility has more than double the amount of service that was available before. This state-of-the-art facility includes a showroom, parts, service, and a quick lube operation, all designed for you, our customer. Lehigh Valley Honda, just 10 minutes from 33 and I-78 in Bethlehem Township, and just 20 minutes from Easton exit off I-78.
Mark Mulchaney means more service, one-stop shopping to make your buying and selling experience stress-free. More advertising. Your home will be advertised 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. More buyers. From the Century 21 Relocation Network. Mark Mulchaney means more money in your pocket. Mark Mulchaney of Century 21 Pinnacle, 610-791-2121.
Hey, basketball fans, if you love dealing with a winning team, head to the leader. Kleckner's in Whitehall and Emmaus, featuring GE washers and dryers, GE dishwashers, GE microwaves, GE ranges, GE refrigerators. Plus, Kleckner's features free delivery, backed by their own factory-trained service department. Hurry in for best selection. Make us your last stop and see the savings on new GE appliances at Kleckner's, 2177 MacArthur Road in Whitehall and 575 Chestnut Street, Emmaus.
You think about the conditions people have to drive in, how they're not always perfect. Then you build the 2005 Volvos with electronically controlled all-wheel drive for confidence on any road.
Emmaus Green Hornets and the Panthers of Pocono Mountain West, 2 20-win seasons for these respective teams, and that's why they have advanced to the semifinals. Let's meet the starters for the visiting Green Hornets. Brian Hunter, a 5'11" sophomore guard. He's the only starting underclassman. 21 is Mike Gayasitz, all-league performer. 6'3" senior. Ryan O'Donnell wears 23, a 6'1" senior. Andrew Carpenter, a 6'3" senior. And Mike Brushko, also an all-league performer. He is a 6'3" senior, averaging 11.5 points per game, which is second on the team. Andy Stevens, in his first year, since taking over for Tony Semler, assisted by Bob Gilbert, Sean Bodner, and Justin Christine. Now for the home team, the Panthers of Pocono Mountain West. Rasheed Walters wears 12. Tom Alexander wears number 14. He is the only senior in their starting lineup. Correct myself. Ed Riss is a junior, will wear 21. TJ Lundy is also a senior, number 31. And number 33 is Anthony Lero, a 6'1 junior, averaging 8 points per game. So the Panthers will start a pair of seniors and 3 juniors. Brad Pencil in his 3rd year here. West, of course, is the new high school up in the Pocono area. He is a 16th in his 16th year all total. Your Apgar Oil starting lineup: Brian Hunter, Mike Gayasitz, Ryan O'Donnell, Andrew Carpenter, and Mike Brushko. Rasheed Walters, Anthony Lero, Thomas Alexander, Ed Riss, and TJ Lundy. And Rich, I think one of the interesting things is everybody in anticipation of tonight's doubleheader. For this first game, both Andy Stevens and both Brad Pencil told me, and I know they said the same to you, not so much concerned about the other guys. We're concerned about doing what we're capable of doing. Interesting outlook heading into tonight's semifinals.
Yeah, both coaches are concerned with the development of their team at this stage of the game. And Coach Pencil, I thought to quote Mike that he talked about his team maybe not having the best athletes, but they're playing the best team basketball. And I think Coach Stevens feels the same way about his kids. He may not have the best athletes coming out of the Lehigh Valley Conference, but his team has been playing. They've been struggling somewhat, and they're hoping that both teams are hoping they get back on that same page of doing a very effective job on the offense and a very efficient job with the defense.
Dave Bondel, Pat Petrone, and Jim Harry, we are underway. Let's play District 11 semifinal round basketball. Hornets win the tip and work from your right to left. They will wear their traveling green uniforms trimmed in gold. Wraparound pass, Carpenter handles, deals inside. Gayasitz first block of the game, but Brushko there to finish it off. That shot was blocked by number 31, TJ Lundy. He is a real eraser inside. 67th block of the season.
Quick to the ball.
Offensive board. Tom Alexander, we're tied at 2.
Strong inside player at 6'3". He's very quick to the basketball, too. Panthers do a good job getting to the basketball with their defense and their offense.
Hunter off the dribble. Here come the Panthers. This could develop into a real track meet back and forth. Alexander, following his own miss, deals outside. Lero. Rasheed Walters. Walters averaging 12-2 a game. Lero baseline, partially altered. A battle for the board. Held ball. It'll stay with the Panthers.
Emmaus opens up. It looks like a regular match zone. We'll look at a little bit more as this develops. Again, that was a non-shooting foul as we look at team comparisons.
Emmaus offensively averaging 57. West 69. And the defensive numbers you saw as well. Pocono Mountain West played just one Lehigh Valley Conference opponent during the regular season. That was Bethlehem Freedom. First game of the year, they beat the Patriots 77-53. For Andy Stevens' Green Hornets, as here comes Gayasitz on a break opportunity, missed the layup. Knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with the Green Hornets.
Green Hornets are definitely in a matchup defense, giving the Panthers a little bit of trouble here. Good anticipation here again. That's what the matchup does. Forces you to stand around at times, and then nice job at Gayasitz to get down there. Just didn't finish, but they maintain possession as he works the bounce to get inside the lane.
Carpenter, pick up on my thought. Emmaus has played 2 teams from the Mountain Valley Conference. They beat Stroudsburg 58-55, and of course Pleasant Valley 54-51 in overtime to advance past the quarterfinal round.
Sean Thornton had a very good team this year in Stroudsburg. Mike played a very tough schedule in that Mountain Valley Conference and was one of the higher rated teams coming out of that conference. They got knocked off early.
Wrist baseliner rolls around and out. Offensive board. There's Lundy. And finally cleared by the Green Hornets. Brushko out ahead of the pack. Goes reverse layup. Well, both teams a little problem on the converting end so far, and we're going to get a travel.
Good call by the official. And Mike, both teams are rushing their shots right now, and that's that first 3 or 4 minutes. They're not settled in on the offense, and again, good call by the official as number 14, and that was Thomas Alexander, the 6'3 senior, did in fact walk prior to committing the foul.
Actually, a break there for him, probably, because if it wouldn't have been a travel, it may have been an offensive foul, as you said. Tied at 2. Hunter up under, and he draws a foul. Brian Hunter, he had 5 points in their overtime win against Pleasant Valley, including 3 for 5 from the free throw line.
That's a good job of Brian Hunter, Micah, getting to the glass. Very important at the dribble drive against the man-to-man pressure. Again, they really hug or they play tight man-to-man. Help, again, sometimes isn't there. So if you can beat your man as Hunter misses the first of the 2-shot foul, you might get a clean avenue and only have to deal with, again, the best probably shot blocker coming out of the Mountain Valley Conference, and that's T.J. Lundy.
Brad Pencil, a 1978 graduate of Bangor High School, where he scored over 1,000 points. He then went on to receive his degree from Westchester in 1982. Scored close to 1250 in his career there. 3-2 as Hunter gets 1 of 2. 3-pointers down the well for Anthony Layro. That's his 37th of the season, 2nd on the team behind Rasheed Walters.
And Layro is the one you have to watch out for on this team. He probably is the best perimeter shooter from beyond the arc for the Panthers, and got zeroed in on that one.
Green Hornets go backdoor. Brushko the assist to Mike Gasons.
Nice job, Mike, of reading the pressure. Pressure between you and the basketball. Back cut, look for the bounce or the pass. Good job of delivering it.
Rasheed Walters, that's his 44th 3 of the year. They're now 2 for 4 from beyond the arc. Mike Brushko, and we've got a little 3-point shooting contest going on. Oh, we're tied at 8.
We said both teams are trying to get back on track offensively, and the start of the first quarter now they're warming up.
Well, go figure. We saw all those missed layups, and now we're going to see a plethora of threes. That one off the mark and rebounded by Gasons. Here comes Michael past midcourt. Panthers late to pick him up. And the rebound to Tom Alexander.
They really haven't, the Panthers really haven't gotten T.J. Lundy in the offense at the low post. And that's a good sign for the match, keeping him out of that low post area, Mike, forcing them right now to play the perimeter game.
They get it loose on the baseline. Carpenter comes over for a block against Lundy. Still no signal whether this counts or not.
That's 21, Edward Reese, the 6'2 junior. If they give him the basket, and made a great effort there to gather that rebound. There's the baseline move, as you pointed out, by Lundy, and there's the rebound and falling away. Nothing but nylon there, so he gets the bucket, plus they get an opportunity to shoot the foul.
Risk 5 points, including a 3 in their 1-point win against Stroudsburg. Panthers have been winning them by the slimmest of margin as of late. 1 over Stroudsburg, 7 over Pleasant Valley in the Mountain Valley Conference Championship game. A 1-point win in the regular season final against Pocono Mountain East. Finding a way to win is what Brad Pencil is the way he described his team right now.
Well, he praised them for their unselfishness throughout the course of the season. And in his preseason notes on his team this year, he felt that, as I said earlier, Mike, that they may not have the best athletes in the conference, at Mountain Valley Conference, but he felt they were playing so well as a team. They had a good summer program. He felt that they got stronger. They got a lot of experience in terms of playing in the summer league. They came together as a basketball team, very unselfish, hard-nosed defense. He loves that up-tempo basketball. His kids are buying into the philosophy, got themselves in a position where they can get a district gold if they can win tonight.
Green Hornets, meanwhile, made 34 of 34 free throws in their quarterfinal round win. So they left 10 out on the table there in an overtime game, and they're only hovering about 50% right now early going in this one. Boy, Rich Moyer drew groans from the crowd as he launched that one from about 25 feet. And here's Hunter.
Defense is really forcing them out, so again, that jump shot from the perimeter is really being stretched at this time.
Hunter, a 3-pointer, his 38th of the season. Boy, he'd be a big shot in the arm. He's been struggling a little bit with his offense. He has 4 points now. He has a free throw to go along with that 3. 12-11 Green Hornets. Riss That may have been blocked by Briscoe. Offensive follow for T.J. Lundy.
Nice effort by Lundy, Mike. Notice again how quickly he got to that basketball before anybody else did on a short shot, and had to, again, he's up off the floor before you realize it, and he's kissed it off the window.
Hunter loose back door. Ah, what a good start to this game. 14-13 Emmaus.
Well, the pressure that the Panthers are trying to put on him, Mike, tends to be a little bit unorganized right now, kind of random at times, and Green Hornets are taking advantage of the mistakes.
Number 3 is Shalik Jackson into the game. And we also saw number 23, Rich Moyer. Here's Jackson slicing through the defense, knocked out of bounds off Emmaus. Tom Alexander, along with Rasheed Walters, back in for the Panthers. School opened the doors in September of 2002. Brad Pencil also serves as the school's athletic director. Pretty special moment for him to put the first ever championship trophy of any kind in any sport in the school's trophy case. That coming this year. Alexander wheels, deals, comes up a little short. Gayasets, pressure from behind. Carpenter, that counts in a foul. This by far one of the best quarters of the year for Emmaus.
Andrew Carpenter does a nice job here, Mike, in terms of showing the basketball. The good catch of the ball. Here's the good read by number 21. That's Gayasets to get it to him. And again, the little body fake there shows the ball. Defense commits itself, and then the strong finish. Good job by Carpenter to get there, and now to finish it off, gets the foul shot. Solid three-point play.
17-13. Keep in mind, this is a team that scored a total of 17 points in the Lehigh Valley Conference semifinal tournament against Whitehall. Carpenter has another block, and now a foul coming up on the Panthers. Brad Pencil not particularly happy with that call.
They kind of got locked up there, and unfortunate for Thomas Alexander, though, he was on the other end of the lockup, and the official caught him, so he picks up his second, team's fourth.
Hunter working it up past midcourt. We've got 1:34 to go. We're still in the first quarter. A lot of action in this game. Carpenter posting up, and this will count in a foul.
Oh, great job by Andrew Carpenter. And again, Andrew Carpenter now is doing a few things that are going to make his team so much better, Mike. Wide body posting up in the paint area. Watch the delivery of the basketball by Hunter. And now the good strong move. And again, gets the defense to lean and commit. There's the bump, and then keeps the focus on the window, knocks it down, gets 2+1. Well done.
Personal foul on Jackson, his first.
As long as
team's fifth, excuse me, and Carpenter completes the three-point play. So he now has 6 points. 20-13 Emmaus.
As long as the Panthers play from behind in the post area, Emmaus is going to go inside and try to pound that ball down in the paint.
Walters. And here's O'Donnell in some trouble with the rebound. And a foul now coming up as Brad Pencil wanted to travel. There's a good following down here from Pocono Mountain.
Brad Pencil indicating he felt the walk prior to the foul. And I think he's asking the officials to look at, let's see, there's, again, the hand got the deflection. It's really not, no one's in control of the basketball. So again, the foul came going after the loose basketball. Official viewed it that way, made the call as Hunter now takes over and puts it in the offense. And again, nice entry pass inside. Good decision.
Carpenter goes left hand. Andrew Carpenter off to a terrific start. 8 for the Carp, 22-13 Emmaus.
Excellent decision by the Green Hornets to pound that ball inside now and make them make some adjustments on that defensive end.
Here's Riss. Boy, the Panthers are really struggling offensively. They're going to get another look here. Walters floater, that counts in a foul. Boy, every time there's a made bucket, there's a foul in this game.
Rasheed Walters, the 5'6" junior, takes the runner in the lane, but takes the hit too, and we'll get a good look at here. Very quick to the basketball, keeps the focus again, and gets the little J in the paint area. Nice job of finishing there, and as you pointed out, Mike, we'll go to the line now to shoot one.
Hunter the foul, his first team second. Walters season-high 21 points this year. He had a good outing in their quarterfinal round win against Strasburg. 16 points, including 3 threes. 25 ticks to go first quarter. Emmaus not one of those teams that will work for a last shot here. If there's something open, they'll take it.
Yeah, this is their delay to score, Mike, but that's exactly what it means. It's a delay to get the last shot, but they will score if the defense provides an opportunity or breaks down on coverage.
Gayasich deals baseline, and he'll draw a foul with 4.1 to go first quarter. Green Hornets, a team that averaged 56.6 points per game. They already have 22 on the board.
That's a good breakout quarter for them. As you pointed out earlier, Mike, they struggled in that Whitehall game. Put that game behind you. They came back now, just playing some solid basketball right now. Got through that first round game with a W, and now their focus is just to come back and get into that rhythm that they were playing throughout the course of the year. And their offense, again, I think is on the right page now.
Well, we talked about it last time we were with them. 14-1 to start this season. Their only loss in that stretch was to Central. They have slipped to 6-5 over their final 11 games. But 24 first quarter points here. This is good if it goes. 24 big ones for the Green Hornets. We've played one. They lead it by 9.
The conditions people have to drive in. How they're not always perfect. Then you build the 2005 Volvos with electronically controlled all-wheel drive. For confidence on any road.
Allentown Mazda Volvo and Brown Daub Volvo on board tonight for District 11 playoff basketball. Lanta, Yakos, Apgar Oil, Vinart Dealerships, Lehigh Valley College, R&J Carpet Connection, Kleckner & Sons Appliances, and Lehigh Valley Volvo Dealers, your District 11 championship sponsors. Thanks to one and all. Green Hornets looking like the team that put up 94 big ones in a 94-54 win against Deerhoff High School. 24-15 after one.
Panthers stay man-to-man.
Carpenter looking reverse side. My goodness, what a first half for Andrew.
And he continues to post up strong, Mike, because they continue to play from behind, and he's, again, a nice target to go to. Good decision on the part of the guard to test those waters, the paint play, each and every time down.
Here's Alexander. Well, and this has to come as somewhat of a surprise, Rich, because Pocono Mountain West, a taller and bigger team inside.
Right now, it's the defense, Mike, and how they're playing it. If you're going to play from behind an Andrew Carpenter or a Brusco, they're going to play one-on-one. And here's the bump and the reach. Number 14 or number 12 picks up that's Rashid Walters. He picks up his first. Already, Mike, that's team foul number 8, so they're in the 1-and-1. And obviously now, Emmaus would love to take advantage of this early 1-and-1 situation.
Well, this is gut check time right now for Pocono Mountain West. This is about survival for them right now. And Brad Pencil's team, they are an explosive team, but you just get the sense that they need to try and hang in here. Emmaus 9 of 14. Pocono Mountain 6 of 20.
Well, the matchup is really giving them trouble, Mike, because all they have right now is ball movement and dribble movement, and that's not good enough.
Boy, how many blocks now for Carpenter? That's his third. Gayasich, left hand. And the Panthers secure the rebound. They've got a 2-on-2 if they hurry. Lundy comes up empty.
Good decision by Coach Stevens. They slow this game down a little bit. I think Gayasich taking off that way really didn't have control of the basketball, and maybe Coach Stevens now saying, look, let's work a little bit. We can make them play some defense. Oh, wide open underneath. He just didn't realize what good recovery there by Lundy, I believe, to slap that one back.
Here's Walters. Frantic pace to this one at times. Not a real good shot there by Lero. And it caroms out of bounds. It'll go to Emmaus.
And Anthony Labor really put that up there quickly, and I'm sure Brad Pencil, too, would like them to just get under. Nice recovery there by number 31, and that's T.J. Lundy. We said he's an enforcer in the paint area. If you give him a chance to get up and elevate, good block, and he kept it in the playing field, allowing his teammate to recover the block shot and take.
Andrew Carpenter and Mike Gayasit's going to get a breather here. Number 12, Tyler Hirsch, into the game, along with number 34 is Joe Munley. Both played some minutes in the overtime win. And another foul coming up on West.
Hirsch got to be very careful, though, Mike. Tyler Hirsch, the reason why number 12, and that's Rasheed Walters, got the foul. His hand was a little high, though. That crossover, though, is very dangerous. If you're not quick enough, it's got to be below the knees, and it's got to be quick from left hand to right hand. Hirsch almost picked his pocket, or almost got his pocket picked by this young man. Again, they like to pressure the ball. They like to get you one-on-one dribbling. They got quick hands. You got to respect those hands and play some smart basketball with that dribble.
Tyler, a good football player, 5'9" senior, playing in his 24th game of the year, so he's seen some minutes for Andy Stevens. Both mom and dad graduates of Deerhoff High School in the early 70s. His dad, of course, the former head golf professional at Allentown Municipal. A couple of free throws for Hirsch as he gets onto the board, and it's a 28-15 lead for Emmaus. Here are the matchups for tonight around the District 11 playoffs. Of course, Emmaus Pocono Mountain East, you're watching that one now. West takes on Whitehall. In the other semifinals at Allen High School, 3A girls, Palmerton Central. 2A boys school, Kilhaven and Notre Dame. Northern Lehigh High School tonight, single A girls, Nativity Marion. 3A girls, Pottsville Southern Lehigh. And at Marks Hall, a single A girls, Minersville Cardinal Brennan. And 2A boys, Pine Grove and Mahanoy area.
Nice job with number 32 now. You're looking at Andrew Carpenter, Mike. I like what he does when he's in the post area. He waits to field the defense, and then he reads the D before he makes the move. Smart play. Nice reverse layup to get the easy bucket. Little change of defense here now by the Green Hornets, showing perhaps a little man-to-man out of that match.
Well, they have been predominantly a man-to-man team. That match paid big dividends in their quarterfinal round win against Pleasant Valley. And
yes.
Andy Stevens switching it up a little bit. And of course, Bob Gilbert is #1 assistant over there, and I think we're getting a little bit of that feel. Stuff that you're probably pretty familiar with, huh, Coach?
Oh, yes, Bob does a great job, but they're doing a great job on both ends of the court right now. And unfortunately for Carpenter, came up a little strong on that, but the right idea. Panthers, Mike, are dangerous because they love the up-tempo, and they love, again, to get into a running game, and they can be very explosive.
Tempers flaring a little bit here. Officials do a nice job to separate the players.
Well, the Pocono Mountain team is averaging almost 70 points a game, Mike. They're stuck on 15 at the end of the quarter, and you're going to have those good decision there of a teammate to pull off number 31, T.J. Lundy. Got a little perhaps upset, and that's going to happen. This is an important basketball game for both schools.
Foul on Carpenter, his first. Wild shot once again. I think Coach Pencil was looking for a foul. Here comes Gayaset.
Emmaus is keeping their composure as, again, Brushko makes a strong baseline move, and a nice little pull up along the baseline, Mike. They're really making a lot of good decisions with the basketball on the offensive end. And Coach Andy Stevens got to be happy with how his team is executing on both ends of the court early in this basketball game.
He's got to be saying, where have you been, guys? They've been shooting 18% and 22%. And Walters, as West trying to hang in there. Rasheed now with 7. 13-point game.
Well, you know, West isn't going away. They're going to grind it out, and they're going to try to create offense off their defense and just keep working hard. Little flex set now by the Green Hornets, again showing different offensive sets.
O'Donnell, Brushko quickly picked up and now frees himself with a nice little move.
Those are all strong moves in the post now. They're really getting a nice feel, and again, they're scoring. I'd love to be doing the shot, charting their shots, Mike, because a number of them have come within that paint area because of the good, effective offense.
I felt, and I know you did, Rich, I know early in the year when they were winning their first 10 games of the year, and particularly when they beat Whitehall, they were posting up more, not relying on the perimeter, and they're back to it again here tonight.
Yeah, nice job here at Brushko again. Again, reading like Carpenter, getting the ball and reading the defense, and then executing the correct move, and a nice soft touch there. Again, we saw them throw a little runner in from the baseline, so they're operating on all cylinders as number 31 gets a chance to go to the line. That's TJ Lundy, and he misses his first of the two-shot foul.
Second team Mountain Valley Conference All-Stars, Dennis Ramella.
A relaxed Dennis Ramella.
And George Miller, of course, recovering. Yes. He had that little, I guess, fibrillator tune-up. Just what a country we live in. Huh? Just go in there and get your heart tuned up. And again, foul coming up on Emmaus. This one on O'Donnell, his second.
Let's see, they're banging for that loose ball there. A lot of bodies going after it, and there might be a reach-in foul on this side, but I'm not sure what the call was. I think it was a reach, and O'Donnell picks up his second, as you pointed out.
Timeout. Charge this one to Emmaus. TJ. Here's a look ahead to Friday's championships and consolation games. And once again, 4-3 in single A boys and girls get a third-place team in the upcoming state tournament. Blue Mountain Southern Lehigh consolation game. Becca Central will have both of those live this Friday night. Deerhoff High School girls 4A consolation. Allen Easton championship game. Parkland Emmaus in a rematch of last year's title game. At Pleasant Valley High School boys single A championship. Pius X versus Notre Dame East Stroudsburg. At Martz Hall boys single A consolation. Williams Valley and Weatherly. And the 2A girls championship game, Northwestern and North Schuylkill.
Now we get a look at Mike Bruchko on the baseline there. Nice little baby hook coming off the baseline. And again, looking at him getting the ball down inside there, making a good turnaround Jay to give his team a 15-point lead with 4 minutes left, coming up with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
And doing a nice job on the defensive end. They've held the Panthers with just 2 points.
Correct. I mean, I would not have expected a double-digit lead this early by either team.
Brian Hunter from downtown.
And they continue to feed off of each other, which is great, Mike. The defense feeds off the offense feeds off the defense. That's a great combination in postseason play.
Alexander forced to alter the shot. Hanging in there for an offensive board is Lundy. Lundy, the team leader in scoring at 15-4 a game. Double team, good look, good skip pass. And here's Gayasits now. Travis Stout, number 10, 6'10" freshman, in for Emmaus once again. Played a couple of minutes in their quarterfinal round win against Pleasant Valley.
There you see Brian Hunter in retrieving that diagonal pass. Back foot was on the line. Fisher right there to make the call. So turnover.
Well, it's interesting, Rich, to watch Emmaus here in this game. They look very loose. They look very confident. Yes. They look comfortable. And sometimes, you know, when you get a district playoff win the way they had against Pleasant Valley, you know, you struggle at times, you play good at times, but you ultimately come up with a win. You know, that can relax you sometimes.
Absolutely. As Carter, again, as Andrew does a great job, I should say, of getting Carpenter, does a great job of deflecting, again, Lundy's attempt to take him into the post and post him up.
And Andy Stevens upset with his team right now, and rightfully so. There's the rejection by Carpenter. They have had a couple of relaxed offensive possessions. They can ill afford to lose that focus right now. If they do, they could still be in very, very big trouble in this game, and he knows it.
There's a lot of basketball left.
You know, those last two turnovers, Coach, were just throwing the ball out of the gym. Riss. One hops off the rim, and O'Donnell there for the rebound.
That's the other side of the Green Hornets game, Mike, that has vastly improved since the last time. They're rebounding in the basketball. They're really going after it. Carpenter and company really doing a job there. They're the blocks. Emmaus has 4.
Now, if somebody would have said that...
One. I would have gone the other way.
Absolutely.
So everybody's raising their game, and that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want your kids to understand they have to step it up come district play and state playoffs, and right now the Green Hornets are doing that for Coach Stevens and company.
Oh, my goodness. Ryan O'Donnell now into the act. 36-3 of the year. Emmaus 4 for 4 from beyond the three-point arc.
Everybody's contributing, Mike. They're doing it on both ends, as we said, and that's the theme of tonight's basketball game. Early in this one, they're finding ways to get the ball down the hoop. That would have been a big three.
Nice hustle there by Hunter to come up with a loose ball. Go figure. This is the same team that scored 17 points in an entire game. They couldn't have thrown it in the Atlantic Ocean that night. Now, tonight having this kind of game, and that's what this time of year is all about.
Little 1-2-2 now by the Panthers, Mike. They like to trap out of this, but a good 2-1-2 set. They'll go to trap in the corners, but good use of ball movement against this. They're going to look for the layup or a breakdown into defense. It's a lot of coverage for a 1-2. There's a big court for a 1-2-2 to cover in a half-court set.
A little surprised at this. This isn't Andy Stevens' type. He continues to go, and they're not going to sit on it here. If they get a shot, they will take it.
They're just going to use the clock a little bit or make a penetrating move like that. Brian Hunter not able to finish. O'Donnell tried to follow it up, and here comes the Panthers.
Walters. Grushko trying to get a fork in it, may have turned it over. He did.
Difficult to pick up that loose ball. Wanted to get it out to his teammates. He really was looking down court, rightfully so, to get the ball to the open man, but in the process did again walk with the basketball. Turnover. Emmaus will give the Panthers the basketball with 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Tyler Hirsch back in. 19-point lead. My goodness. Anthony Avasso. And a turnover, and here we might say, well, who knows? It's not Andy. If they have an open shot, they're going to take it.
Yeah, they'll spread them out. They'll run 2-1-2 set, and they'll read the D. And that's exactly what you want. Make them run and create gaps or gray areas. If it's open in the middle, he'll turn, he'll look. If there's something to go, he'll go to the basket. If not, he'll kick it back out. 4-point quarter if it ends this way, Mike, at 19 for the Panthers. A team that we said averages close to 70 points in the Mountain Valley Conference and in the postseason.
7 to shoot. Grushko looking to go cross court and turned it over. That's good if it goes. We have played one half of basketball. Emmaus ends the half on an 8-2 run. They've doubled up west. 38-19.
Lehigh Valley Honda, your local Honda dealer, invites you to our all-new exclusive Honda facility, which is over 30,000 square feet. Located on the Lehigh Street Auto Mile, the new facility has more than double the amount of service that was available before. This state-of-the-art facility includes a showroom, parts, service, and a quick lube operation, all designed for you, our customer. Lehigh Valley Honda, just 10 minutes from 33 and I-78 in Bethlehem Township, and just 20 minutes from Easton exit off I-78.
There are many rewards to being a professional massage therapist. You help other people. You're a respected healthcare professional. You're in a growing, good-paying field. And many massage therapists can work flexible hours in many different facilities.
Call Lehigh Valley College now for a free brochure about the many rewards a career in massage therapy can bring you. Operators are standing by. Call toll-free 888-806-0808. 888-806-0808. Call now.
Hey, basketball fans, if you love dealing with a winning team, head to the leader. Kleckner's in Whitehall and Emmaus, featuring GE washers and dryers, GE dishwashers, GE microwaves, GE ranges, GE refrigerators. Plus, Kleckner's features free delivery, backed by their own factory-trained service department. Hurry in for best selection. Make us your last stop and see the savings on new GE appliances at Kleckner's, 2177 MacArthur Road in Whitehall and 575 Chestnut Street, Emmaus.
Kids, dinner Remember when life was much simpler? It was easy to know who could be trusted to carpet your home.
Today, the choices are overwhelming. Make it simple. Make it Mohawk Color Center.
Celebrating 125 years of Mohawk commitment to floor covering quality, comfort, and style. Now protect your carpet against pet accidents, spills, and odors. Mohawk's new Forever Fresh, a collection of odor reader carpets, the ultimate in both stain and odor protection. Visit R&J Carpet Connection, 922 North 3rd Street in Whitehall.
Need heating oil now? Call Apgar Oil Company for same-day express delivery. Call 610-434-5195 for fast, friendly, dependable service. Is your house cold because you ran out of oil? Apgar Oil will provide immediate oil delivery at no extra charge. Apgar Oil has been servicing the Lehigh Valley since 1947. Call us. Looking for that special corporate award or trophies for your championship team? Then contact the experts at C.J. Wagner's and experience the warm, friendly, and personable service that only Rick and Lois offer. From state-of-the-art engraving to the very latest in recognition awards, Rick and Lois will create that exclusive item just for your group and at a cost that fits into your budget. See for yourself why companies, youth associations, leagues, and schools from throughout the Lehigh Valley regularly shop at C.J. Wagner. And you'll be pleased to know that rush orders are our specialty.
Yes, it's no misprint, 38-19 as we are at the half here. District 11 boys semifinal round. Green Hornets looking to get back to the championship game since finishing runner-up in that memorable contest against Allen in 2002. They, of course, also finished runner-up in 01, losing to Parkland in that championship game. So let's take a look at the Green Hornets and their schedule on the year. And as we mentioned, Rich, they opened up the year winning their first 10. They went on to win after that. Losing to Central Catholic 14-1 at one point, but then you see the blue mixed in there. A loss at Nazareth, a loss at Parkland, a loss at Whitehall, a loss at Allen, a loss once again against Whitehall in the Lehigh Valley Conference Championship game where they scored just 17 points. So 6-5 during that stretch. But back to the way they played early going. I like the way they're attacking inside. That's what gave them success early in the season.
Coach Andy Stevens' game plan obviously was to go inside and test the waters, as they say. And Rushko and Carpenter and company have done a great job of posting up inside. The guards have been delivering the basketball. They're making strong moves to the basket. And again, the defense is playing them in such a way that they're allowing it to occur. So they're going to continue to do that. And I thought the other part, which I think was a much improved team compared to the last time they were out, is their ability to rebound the basketball on both ends of the court, limit the number of shots that the Panthers are getting, take away the pace of the game, make them play at up-tempo pace when they want, and make them walk when they want. So they're controlling a lot of the variables that can turn out to be a W.
Let's take a look at how the Panthers season has gone so far this year. Again, they opened up against Lehigh Valley Conference opponent Freedom, the only one from the LVC that they would play all year long until tonight. Lost to Springford and then won a handful in winning in a row there, then lost to Pleasant Valley over the holiday. Coach Pencil having some disciplinary problems or issues to deal with there. Then they lost to Catasauqua with some players not invited on the bus to go along with them there, but rebounded to beat Northwestern. Lehighton knocked off Pocono Mountain East, and then really they come into this game on a 14-game winning streak. 14 in a row they've won since that loss against Pocono Mountain East, including a 6-0 record in the second half of the MVC. You can read them for yourself right there. Bangor, Pleasant Valley, Salisbury, Governor Mifflin, Lehighton, Penn Argyl, and of course the 1-point win against Stroudsburg to get to this point of the game. All right, we're going to take a timeout. You're watching District 11 semifinal round basketball live in the Lehigh Valley on 2 Sports Service Electric. More to come.
You think about the conditions people have to drive in, how they're not always perfect. Then you build the 2005 Volvos with electronically controlled all-wheel drive for confidence on any road.
From business and life insurance to car and property, we have the policy that will work for you for less. You're more than a customer at D.E. Cressman Insurance Agency because we really care. When you decide to use our services, you become a member of a growing family. We are a full-line agency at D.E. Cressman Insurance and welcome the opportunity to quote your auto, home, commercial, and life insurance needs. So don't get bugged about your insurance rates because we are here for whatever your need may be. We've got you covered. Give us a call at 610-433-1568 or visit our website.
He doesn't report to a management committee. He doesn't report to a marketing department. He reports to Mary Johnson's arthritis, to Sally Wickstrom's upset stomach, and to Greg Porter's poison oak. He's your family prescription center pharmacist. He lives and works right here in town, so that means he reports to you. Call Family Prescription Center today at 866-0709.
Taking the time to care. Family Prescription Center.
DeCoos Auto Body in North Catasauqua is family-owned and operated and has been serving area residents since 1948. They have a new state-of-the-art collision facility with all new equipment to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. If you want to see how great their facility is and take a look at the construction progress, visit DeCoosAutobody.com. Here, customers can view their vehicle being repaired and email repair advisors with any questions. Remember, DeCoos Auto Body. We're here to help you through the repair process.
When you need a prescription filled, who do you turn to? Walters Pharmacy. Walters Pharmacy compounds prescriptions and takes filling prescriptions as their #1 priority. At Walters, you'll save time. Trust Walters Pharmacy for convenience with free, fast delivery in the city of Allentown. You can visit walterspharmacy.net and email the pharmacists with questions. Since 1937, Walters Pharmacy, making life easier through genuine care.
Kressler, Wolf & Miller has been part of our community since 1923. Over the years, we've been committed to our clients by offering hometown service for personal loans and mortgages. With a loan from Kressler, Wolf & Miller, you can consolidate debt, cover holiday shopping expenses, or take a long-awaited vacation. Applying over the phone couldn't be easier or faster. Most approvals take an hour, and you have the cash the same day. We also offer competitive rates in Pennsylvania for mortgages and debt consolidation. Experience years of trusted service with Kressler, Wolf & Miller. Call Jim Nolasco at 610-258-9181.
Well, take a look at some first-half highlights, Coach, and we start with Pocono Mountain West.
Rashid Walters, again, getting a couple of looks there. A little runner in the lane, little jump shot there, getting 7 in that first half. He really is their highlight film on the offensive end, considering now on the other end, Emmaus, where we see Brian Hunter knock it down a Trey, getting off his team off to a good start. Then number 33, that's Mike Brushko, showing you he can hurt you inside as well as out. Good entry pass there. Andrew Carpenter, I thought, had a solid first half, showing you how to go strong in the post here again. Nice reverse layup here to add to his scoring. And, of course, defensively, the Green Hornets have been matching the intensity of the Panthers as, again, Carpenter, good feed from Mike Gayasitz, and Carpenter finishes on the transition side of it. And, again, right now, the Emmaus Hornets are having their way with the Panthers from Pocono Mountain West.
Green Hornets shooting 54% in that first half, 5 more field goals on 8 less shot attempts, 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. Free throw line, good job there. Rebounds advantage there. Turnovers, a nice job. Just a great first half for the Green Hornets. Individual scoring, 10 for Carp, Brushko 9 along with Hunter, 5 Gayasitz, 3 O'Donnell, Tyler Hirsch off the bench to kick in 2, Walters 7, Lundy 4, 3 each for Riss and Reno, Alexander with 2. We are underway. Second half here. The winner moves on to play for District Gold Plus. Automatically wraps up the spot in the PIAA tournament.
Mike, if ever we talked about the first 3 minutes of the second half being important in a championship game, or to get into a championship game, it is this game for the Panthers. They really have to find a way to start generating and manufacturing some offense to get back into this game right now.
Well, on the other end of it, Green Hornets could put this one away. They play a solid 4 minutes here in this third quarter.
Right now, again, they're working against that matchup. It's giving them some troubles. They're getting some looks, but not without being contested.
Brad Pencil, assisted by Mike Del Grasso and Bill Nish. Bill Nish, a graduate of Pocono Mountain, a 1,000-point scorer. And Mike Del Grasso, of course, a part of Liberty High School's 1987 district championship team. So Michael, although I'm sure he'd like to have things going a little bit better here. O'Donnell racking up a 3-pointer.
Oh, it's continued the offense from the first half. Again, a nice set. Ryan O'Donnell has been off and on shooting the ball well this season, and there he knocks another triple down for the Green Hornets.
2 3-pointers for O'Donnell for his 6 points. And Lundy continues to struggle inside. And right now, Pocono West not only struggling to score points, but I think struggling mentally as well, Coach.
Exactly. It looks like T.J. Lundy was really frustrated there, Mike. And again, the pressure coming off of that match, they're really challenging him in from behind as well as on the top side, doubling down, forcing him again to take those errant shots at times. If they're going to get back in it, the Panthers are going to have to play the solid defense and get some stops.
Wrestling mats will be out next week here at Memorial Gym. Right in front of Andy Stevens. Possession arrow in favor of West. Green Hornets on an 11-2 run. Riss baseline, forced to kick it outside. Since the 4:56 mark. That 11-2 run from the 4:56 mark of the third quarter. Or second quarter, excuse me, into the third now.
Well, Tom Alexander, that's his strength, the 6'3" senior. Alexander does a good job of securing the basketball for the offensive putback, but he's trying to work his team down from a 20-point deficit now as he misses the opportunity to make a 3-point play, but it's tracked down by Reese.
That's Alexander, and Carpenter there for the rebound. Pocono Mountain just 2 for 13 in the second quarter. Lundy 2 for 7, 4 points. Walters was 3 for 8, scoring 7 points for Emmaus. Carpenter 4 for 6, 10 points, 4 block shots. Hunter 3 of 5, 9 points. All this in the first half. Gaius hits 5 points, 8 rebounds, and Brushko with 9. Great overall team effort.
Perhaps their best first half during their entire season. And what better time to come when you're in the district playoffs?
No, I'll tell you, 94 for an entire game against Deeroff must have been some very interesting stuff.
I forgot about that one. That's good stuff too.
That's not the District 11 semifinal.
That's right, though. That's the only difference there. But now the pressure is starting to be again put on by the Panthers, trying to get back in this with that defense. Let's see what happens here. How the Hornets attack it.
O'Donnell. Shot altered and retrieved by the Panthers. Alexander lost a handle on it momentarily. Panthers just not playing with a great deal of confidence right now, not handling the ball well. Riss, and that rebound into the hands of Gaius. Swatted free and a hard foul coming up on Carpenter.
That was a good defensive sequence for the Panthers, Mike. They really were attacking again the basketball after, again, the steal is going to come up here in terms of he flicks it out of his hand, and then we see again a loose basketball there, and then, of course, the foul being committed, so he'll get an opportunity to go to the line, shoot 2.
Alexander, fine college prospect, honorably mentioned Mountain Valley Conference All-Stars. 3rd in the team in steals, 2nd in assists. Monster game, tying a season high, 23 points, 11 rebounds in their quarterfinal round win against Stroudsburg.
Nice job of Gaius hits on Hunter to break the pressure.
Crowd continuing to grow. Pocono Mountain East, Whitehall. Coming up next, if you're watching this live on a Wednesday night.
It's getting a little physical out there right now. A lot of banging and bumping going on.
And the Green Hornets don't have to be in a hurry here. They can wait for good shots. Brushko trying to keep it alive, couldn't. .443 to go. Third quarter, 41-22. Emmaus.
They still haven't figured out, Mike, how to break the matchup down. Look where they're shooting about I thought a shot, excuse me, I stand corrected. That was Rasheed Walters getting the ball to T.J. Lundy inside on the nice pass, not shot. That was an intended pass. Well done.
I'm afraid some of the Emmaus defenders thought that was a shot as well because nobody reacted to it.
Yeah, caught everybody by surprise.
Pocono Mountain East Whitehall on deck.
One thing, nice job there at T.J. Lundy, though. He is quick to the basketball. That's one thing we've established earlier. And again, nice catch of the ball and then the finish. One thing the Greenhorns have to be aware of, this team's not going to go away. They're going to hustle for the next quarter, and they're going to try to work themselves back into this basketball game. So they got to continue to play smart, intelligent basketball.
Four minutes to go, third quarter. Again, Emmaus doesn't have to be in any kind of a hurry. I don't think in any way that Andy Stevens wants his team to become lethargic because it's not the way they played. And a holding foul coming up on the Panthers.
Foul's on number 14, Alexander. It's his third.
Now Coach Pencil has to worry about that. All of a sudden, we're going to start getting players in foul trouble. As we pointed out, 14 now. Tom Alexander does have 3. There's another bump, and is physical out there.
Foul on Ed Riss, number 21. That's his first, team's third. Andy Stevens trying to get his team a little bit more active offensively. Hollering for the weave. I think he wants to just get everybody moving again offensively. Absolutely. Hunter.
Everybody's dialing in as Brian Hunter, Mike. We know he can stroke it from beyond the arc and knocks one down.
Alexander deals inside. That ball partially blocked, and that was Brushko. It'll stay with the Panthers.
One official had it the other way. Good call by the officials to get together. Official on the side had the better angle, saw the deflection. We get a look at it, and I believe that is correct. Brushko got out there and got a hand on that to create some problems for the Panthers. Really struggling, Mike, in trying to get a clean look.
Well, they got one there, and Rasheed Walters took advantage.
He's been the highlight of this game for them offensively. Had 7 in the first half and now knocks down a triple.
So 10 points in the game for him, 44-27.
Flex offense does a nice job, and there's a nice just give and go. They ran a little shuffle cut, Mike, opposite the basketball. And again, the entry, they're reading the defense well. The defense is chasing the offense, and that's what you want. It's going to lead to layups and uncontested shots.
Green Hornets tonight doing a nice job of making that extra pass. Foul coming up on the Green Hornets. Alexander already stepping to the line. Brad Pencil, 16th year overall, 281 and 131. He took Pocono Mountain when it was just one high school to the championship game in 1995, losing to Liberty High School.
And Dean Delopoulos was the head coach, I believe, at that time, Mike, and he went on to win his first for the district in a while. Liberty High School, I should say.
It was the last one for the Hurricanes.
Yes, it was.
Of course, prior to that, Mike Del Grasso was part of that 87 team. Well, lots of contact at around midcourt. I don't know if I've seen a game where there have been so many fouls called at midcourt or from the three-point arc extended at both sides.
And Thomas Alexander, again, just kind of a foolish foul, Mike. You have 3, you're a primetime player, you're one of the better scorers, and you're 50 feet from the basket, or 45 at least, and you push a man throwing a pass to another player. Not a smart move.
Brushko alone inside. I shouldn't say alone, but powering his way in, lead back to 20.
They got the bounce pass to him in time before the double team could take effect, and playing from behind, he finishes nice and strong as he did in the first half.
Double digits now, Brushko with 11. Mundley there for the Panthers miss. And again, Hunter showing Good decision as he checks off with 1:40 to go for third quarter.
Now they're spreading the court a little bit, running their offense and really putting the pressure on the Panthers. And they make a mistake, they make them pay. There we see 12. Walters trying to go for the steal, and number 23 for the Green Hornets is Ryan O'Donnell. Mike answers again with another shot from beyond the arc.
Actually, that a two-pointer.
Excuse me. Okay, thank you. Just 2 added to his stat sheet tonight.
O'Donnell committing the foul. Ball won't stay down for the Panthers.
Here's Shelby Jackson, a 5'8" junior, making that nice little move inside. Earned a trip to the foul line.
He's played in 27 games now this year, averaging 5.3 a game. He's a junior. Season high 11. And a good free throw shooter at 71%.
Mike, there's a golden rule in playoffs. The 2 things you must do to be competitive: you must play good defense and you must rebound. And I think right now, again, Green Hornets are taking the Panthers to school on their breakdowns on the defensive side. And motion offense again. They're getting nice ball movement. They're making people run at them, and that's why you have people wide open as O'Donnell tries to add. A little too long on that one. To the stats.
Rich Moyer into the game for the Panthers. Driving baseline, that counts in a foul for Ed Rez. That's the athleticism that the Panthers can bring to the table. Did you see him elevate at 6'2"?
Yeah, he takes on, again, a number of people there because Brushko's waiting on the baseline there. And again, he challenges them, and as you pointed out, elevates, got those shoulders nice and square, and again, stayed focused, hit the glass with the bouncer off the glass, but he missed the foul shot as we get a nice rebound by number 31. That's TJ Lundy. He's been quiet. He gets 2, and see if now the Panthers put a little run together at the close of the quarter.
Down 16.
Careful with a 5-second violation here. Brian Hare backs up to keep that space as the count starts, and there's a 5 because he's within 5 feet, Mike, and that's a good call by the official. All he did, he wasn't penetrating either. He just moved east and west rather than north and south. Didn't get the defense to back off within more than 5 feet.
See, again, this isn't Emmaus basketball. Andy Stevens has his guys go. They don't sit and wait to run out quarters and clocks. They don't do it a whole lot, and as a result, you're seeing nobody coming there to help Hunter out. So big opportunity for the Panthers. There'll be a foul with 5.4 to go. Should be a non-shooting foul. And it is on Hunter. His second. And that's 6 now on Emmaus. So if there is a run in the cards for Pocono Mountain West, free throw line could become part of it.
Yes.
3-pointer on the way by Riss. Follow there for TJ Lundy. As the Panthers trying to hang in this one. We've played 3. Emmaus 50. Pocono Mountain West 36.
Lehigh Valley Honda, your local Honda dealer, invites you to our all-new exclusive Honda facility, which is over 30,000 square feet. Located on the Lehigh Street Auto Mile, the new facility has more than double the amount of service that was available before. This state-of-the-art facility includes a showroom, parts, service, and a quick lube operation, all designed for you, our customer. Lehigh Valley Honda, just 10 minutes from 33 and I-78 in Bethlehem Township, and just 20 minutes from Easton exit off I-78.
Tonight's basketball game being brought to you in part by the Silver Line Express, Valley Rapid Transit, 610-776-RIDE or www.atlantabus.com. And by the fine folks at Allentown Mazda Volvo, Brown Dog Volvo. By the quarters, Big one for Emmaus to start it out. Better one in the second, but Pocono Mountain West trimming that lead by 5 in the third quarter. It is a 14-point Green Hornet lead through 3.
So important now. Again, the Panthers, we talked about the beginning of the third quarter. It was important they get off to a good start. They kind of were a little sluggish. Now here again, they must get off to a good start. But number 21 has something to say about that. Mike Gaya says use the dribble to break down that defense, Mike, and get 2 and extend that lead back up there to 16.
Rich, I thought they got a little passive, and that is not the Green Hornet style. And I think Andy Stevens feels the same thing. Lundy tapping it around there. They'll get another try. Here's Walters. 3-point field goal, Rasheed Walters.
You got to pay attention to Rasheed Walters now. That 5'6" junior, Mike, has hurt the Green Hornets a number of times from his ability to knock them down from beyond the arc.
It is a 13-point Emmaus lead. Knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Emmaus.
Andy Stevens is upset with his players because, again, that he's looking for not so much maybe the players as much as he thinks there's a lot of contact going on and there should be some fouls. And he's, again, pleading his case, but turnover occurs. Now a good opportunity here, Mike, for the Panthers.
You can feel the complexion of this game taking a turn. That is Ed Riss freeing himself inside, 52-41.
All of a sudden, then there's a steal on the court there by number 33. That's Leroy Anthony. The junior puts him within 9.
And a timeout charge this one to Emmaus. And a strong following from Pocono Mountain West. Rises one. Close to 300 in advanced ticket sales. And there is the student body from Pocono Mountain West. Opened their doors in 2002. And here, if you combine both halves, how they, Donnie Long doing a nice job on that. Pleasant Valley, your first half champ via a playoff win over Pocono Mountain East. West winning the overall championship, coming back to win the second half. But 11-2 for West, Stroudsburg 9-3, East at 9-4, Pleasant Valley 9-5, Stroudsburg, South Lehigh, and East Stroudsburg North, rounding out the Mountain Valley Conference.
Yeah, Pocono Mountain now gets it going a little bit with Rasheed Walters, and again knocking a triple down and feeling good on that side. And then a nice penetration there by Reese. He gets a 2 on the drive, and then the quick hands and the good steal by number 33, Anthony Leroy, and he gets the quick bucket to get his team within 9. And momentum definitely has swung over now that quickly, Mike, into the Panthers.
Brad Pencil said we must play our game. We are not the best players, but we might be the best team. They are trying to get it done as a team right now. Mike Yadish looking on. He just loves basketball, of course, here for the Zephyrs as they will play Pocono Mountain East in game 2. A lot more work to do here, as what was once a 20-point, and I believe it got to 22 points, Emmaus lead has been trimmed to 9.
Well, Emmaus has to go back to, Mike, what they started to do earlier in the first half, and that was they ran their offense very efficiently. They were patient, and they were poised, and now they got to get back into that rhythm, see what they can do to break down this man-to-man D.
Well, it's also interesting to see now Pocono Mountain West, with some success offensively, has become a better defensive team as well. They're challenging people now.
That feeds right into it. There's a good post up and a miscue, though. Carpenter lost his footing.
Here's Walters. They've got a 3-on-1 and a foul coming up on Emmaus.
Everything correctly done by the Green Hornets on that last possession, Mike, but Andrew Carpenter lost his footing on the entry pass. The deflection, as you're going to see, he loses his footing, and number 14 gets a hand in there without fouling. That's Thomas Alexander. And then, of course, number 21, we're looking at Reese getting it to the window, getting the foul, and getting the 2 shots.
Riss has offensive capabilities as well, averaging 7-7 a game. He had a season high of 18 points earlier this year, missed a pair. Lundy had a hand on the board, but Carpenter there to finally control it. Here's Hunter.
Hornets got to stay aggressive on the offensive end and attack the basket.
Aren't the District 11 playoffs fun?
It brings out the best.
It's just so nice and neat to watch as players dig down a little deeper than maybe perhaps they even knew they had the ability. Emmaus coming out here all guns blazing with a great show and find themselves in a real battle now as their 22-point lead has been trimmed to 9. Hunter checks inside, nothing doing there with Gayasitz. Now he gets it to Mike, who gains the baseline. Carpenter's tip won't go. Hunter hanging in there. Held ball, possession arrow, Pocono Mountain West.
Emmaus fans thought it was a quick whistle for a held ball as Mike Gayasitz struggled to get it back up there. Thought he might even get a foul out of that, but they called it held ball. And as you pointed out, Mike, Panthers now can cut into this 9-point lead.
Alexander, wrist, little fall away, rims out. Rebound, tapped around. Panthers can't convert. And a break for the Green Hornets. Both teams now have gone a little cold in their ability to finish inside.
Golden opportunity for the Panthers. Didn't take advantage of it, as you pointed out, Mike. Just couldn't finish it.
And I think Coach Pencil realizes that he can ill afford to waste too many more opportunities like that.
Again, with this pressure now, you got to come aggressively to the basketball, catch the ball first and square to the basket, and then use the dribble wisely against pressure.
Gayasitz, O'Donnell. I'll say one thing, this is not the same defensive team by Pocono Mountain West that we saw in the first half.
Doing a much better job, Mike, in terms of pressure on the ball and helping each other in the defensive set.
Timeout, charge this one to West with 4:25 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. That'll give us an opportunity to get you caught up to date. Here's our programming. Easton Whitehall still to come for the right to meet the winner of this one in Saturday's championship. Palmerton Central Catholic, that's 3A girls. Sucking Schuylkill Valley and Notre Dame, that's 2A boys. On to Thursday, then replays of Emmaus, Pocono Mountain West, Pottsville Southern Lehigh. American Lehigh comes your way next day coverage, 7 o'clock. Pocono Mountain East and Whitehall repeat telecast. And Palmerton Central Catholic. On to Friday, there's our lineup. Blue Mountain Southern Lehigh, a consolation game, an important game. One of them moves on, the other one closes the season. Becca Central for the championship. Parkland Emmaus girls for the title and girls 4A. www.tv2sports.com. And if you have not checked out our new website lately, master web designer Ryan Kelly has put together a marvelous little piece in there with highlights and music. I think you'll enjoy it. I know you'll enjoy it. You owe it to yourself to check it out. As West checks out 2 more from Rips, the lead is trimmed to 7. Hunter, finger roll won't go. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by the Panthers as Brad Pencil takes his seat.
Emotions running high right now on both sidelines. Riss, nice job of anticipating there, Mike. Nice crossover and lays it ever so softly over the rim to bring his team within 7. Big possession there by the Panthers on the transition, and we're going to get a walk here by Brusco right now. And Andy Stevens sees this game slowly slipping away from his team, and he's going to... I thought they might be calling a timeout, but no, they're going to allow him to play. But 4 minutes left now. Panthers down 7 and have an opportunity now to cut into this lead even more.
Well, they have just 2 points in this 4th quarter and just 14 in the 2nd half. And getting the roll is number 14, Tom Alexander. Game on here, District 11 semifinals. 52-47, Green Hornets.
Riss has given Gayasitz fits at that position right there. And again, make sure he protects the basketball as there's a switch now, and number 21 is being guarded by Walters.
Gayasitz blocked from behind, a foul coming up on the Panthers. And it's interesting to note, I believe the Pocono West team has gained some support from those now here to cheer on Pocono Mountain East.
Oh, absolutely. It's a Mountain Valley Conference thing now versus the Lehigh Valley Conference.
We said tournament within a tournament.
Absolutely.
Although somehow I'm not so sure I'm going to find Whitehall fans behind us cheering for Emmaus. I don't know. I could be wrong there. I could be wrong. Matter of fact, the Whitehall fans are across the way.
That is true.
And there's a little bit of applause, but not standing and cheering on the way East and West have formed across the way. A couple of a big free throw there. 53-47 with 3:15 to go.
A 6-point lead now by the Green Hornets, Mike, and certainly the Panthers are within reach. They've worked themselves back into this basketball game by a lot of hustle and again, good anticipation, got some steals and some good putbacks and started to warm up on the offensive end. Let's see now what adjustments both coaches are going to try and make.
Well, as we look at some highlights here for Brad Pencil's Pocono Mountain West team, if this does not work out to be a big comeback and a win for them, he'll point to a lackadaisical first half. This totally different defensive team in terms of their intensity. There's no change. It's still man-to-man.
Yes.
They're just more intense. Their desire is better, and he'll obviously look to a poor execution of a first half here.
And you make a good point about that defense, Mike. A little sloppy, a lot of fouls there, unnecessary fouls. He was upset about that, but they settled in now, and let's see what they have at the 3:13 mark.
Emmaus has committed 6 of their 10 turnovers here in the second half. Pocono Mountain has yet to commit one. Backdoor alley-oop, and it is converted on the assist, Alexander. And was that the Walters?
Yes, that was Rasheed Walters, who was up there in the O-zone, the 5'6" junior.
And another turnover. Here's Riss. 2 back defensively, and the Green Hornets dodged a major bullet.
And Riss is still wondering how he missed that.
Gaya sits to the basket and will pick up a foul. This will send Emmaus to the free throw line. So both teams now in the bonus with 2:39 to go.
A nice little handoff there. And then watch the alley-oop here. And watch the little guy show you his ability to elevate there.
Wait a minute. Is there a trampoline down below him? Come on. He was up there to change some light bulbs. I was screened on that play with the officials and all the bodies in our way. My gosh, they list Walters at 5'6".
And that was a design play, Mike, because they set the back screen for him, and the young man responded and did a great job for Coach Brad Pencil. 4-point game, 2:37 left. You see it in the lower left-hand side of the frame there. And again, now it's incumbent upon the Green Hornets to get back into that rhythm and get productive sets each and every time down the court.
Well, we've said that, Rich, but credit has to go to the guys in the gray uniforms right now, as they have turned it up a notch.
Yes.
They've definitely tightened the screws and picked up the intensity and has made the difference. Green Hornets with just 3 points in this final period. We've got 2:12 to play. Offensive foul, Emmaus. Anthony Lero stepping in.
Big call in favor of the Panthers now at coming up on 2 minutes and 11 seconds. You make the call now. There's Brian Hunter. Defense seemed to be established and tried to clear his way. Official ruled turnover, so 4-point lead. Let's see what the Panthers have in store now.
Riss, one-on-one, Carpenter over to swat it away. His 5th rejection of this game.
Well, Riss has the ability, Mike, to create offense off the bounce there, as you can see. And as he takes Ryan O'Donnell down, good decision by Andrew Carpenter to come over and provide the help, not to give him a look, knock it out of bounds.
They've got good post possession. Riss racks it up, 53-51.
He's been the difference on the offense and the defense, Mike. His quick hands on defense and his ability to finish on offense.
11 now for Riss, 53-51. We don't have a record book in front of us, and I don't know that they keep it, but I don't know what the biggest comeback in the playoff history is. But 22-point deficit has to be right up amongst it.
Absolutely.
And that's where we were in the second half of this game. 1:23 to go.
Emmaus has to play to win here, not be playing not to lose. They have to maintain again the spread offense they want to run. Cash in. We're coming up on a minute mark, and they're in control now. 2 points, but again, both teams are in the 1-and-1.
They get it inside. Carpenter isolated one-on-one, kicks outside. Greshko for 3. Yes, sir! Oh my, what a big 3 for Michael. Under a minute to go. 5-point game.
Now this possession becomes huge for the Panthers.
Brushko with 14. Alexander, rebound, Brian Hunter. Brad Pencil calling for and now gets a foul with 42.1 to go. They don't get any bigger than that triple by Mike Brushko. Wants the ball as well.
Got a good spot, Mike. He's in nice rhythm, good knee flex. Watch the extension, shooting the ball with a lot of confidence. A big basket to take a little bit of the fire off the Panthers right now as they're down 5, and number 11 can make it 6, and he does, and maybe 7. Brian Hunter makes the first of the 1-and-1.
Tyler Hirsch in for O'Donnell. 42.1 to go.
2-possession basketball game, whether he makes or misses this.
Green Hornets a runner-up in the 4A championship game in 01 and 02. Have not been there since.
They got to get something going to the basket right now. They don't need a triple.
.53, 27.3 to go. Coach, I'm going to maybe leave you hanging here for a minute. If this thing stays this way, I might try and run over and get Coach Stevens real quick.
Here's a good decision to take it strong, Mike, to the glass here. They get number 31 to knock it down. That's TJ Lundy, and they get the timeout. They're down 5. Now they got to set up their defense, Mike. They need to create a turnover. They're hoping that their defense can kick one over for them, get a quick score, and then make a run in the final 27 seconds.
Winner moves on to Friday night's championship. Loser still an opportunity to play another game. Remind our viewers, an abbreviated version of the Lehigh Valley sports scene on deck. I meant Saturdays. Thank you, Andy. Are you losing your voice, Andy? You sound a little hoarse. Okay. Talking to our director and producer, Andy Himmelwright, of course, general manager at Service Electric 2 Sports, Service Electric, Donald Long, our operations manager, and kudos to the entire management staff. Of course, John Walson Jr. is our president and owner of Service Electric Cable Television. John Walson, the 3rd vice president. We have entered into a new era of sports coverage with that Lehigh Valley sports scene. Foul here on Pocono Mountain West. Stole the 1-and-1.
Good decision again on the part of the Hornets. They got the ball into number 11, Brian Hunter's possession. He'll take the foul. Didn't make an errant pass. Didn't make that mistake. He knows they're going to come after him and commit the foul. So Brian will get a chance now to work on this 5-point lead. Coach Pencil has to do this now and hope that he can get some help from the foul line here on a miss. Brian Hunter answers with the big bucket. Makes this a 3-possession game if he knocks it down.
Clutch free throw shooting.
Excellent free throw shooting. That's what you want to do in the closing seconds. Close it out at the foul line.
Lero, yes, a teardrop 3 and a quick timeout by Brad Pencil. Do not go away just yet. Boy, he brought that down from the rafters.
Too good of a look, too. Coach Bob Gilbert's not happy with the way his team retreated in terms of the defensive set, knowing they're going to try to use, the arc to get some quick points in the closing seconds. And nice job there as the ball is reversed. He going for the steal, allowing him then to take the dribble penetration and shoot the ball. That's Anthony Lero. Has 40-plus triples on the season, so he's familiar with the arc and does a good job of getting his team within 4.
Palmerton Central Catholic girls coming up later on tonight. Well, we've got a lot more work to do here. We got 17 ticks here. We've got the Whitehall Pocono Mountain East game coming up. And in 3A girls quarterfinal round basketball, semifinal round, I should say, Vikets looking to add to the rich tradition of Central Catholic basketball. Many feel that they should move on and win this championship again. Mike Kopp will never say that to his team. Brushko to inbounds. Foul on 21, Ed Riss.
This time Mike Sitzel, 6'3" senior, will go to the line. 65%, almost shooting 65% at this point. Again, using the foul line. Coach Pencil's down 4. They're still in the 2-shot. Now they're in the 2-shot bonus, though, so they'll get 2, not the 1-and-1. They're in the 2-shot bonus. This could do it right here. And missed it. It's a 2-possession game. Good help by Brian Hunter there. That creates a loose ball. Brian Hunter scrambles on the floor and creates a held ball situation with 5.9 seconds. Just good heady basketball by Brian Hunter. Used up 12 seconds, or almost 12 seconds of that 17 seconds. So 5.9 seconds left in this one. Mike, actually, they could just allow him to get it in, play passive defense, and this one's over. Green Hornets are moving on to the championship game.
Not over yet.
I may have spoken.
Walters a 3, cutting the deficit to 2, 61-59.
He made a great recovery there, because at 5.9 seconds, I thought they'd use the rest of it. With 1.4 seconds, we'll set the stage here. He gets it off somehow and gets nothing but nylon there, so he does. The opportunity is still there. Stranger things have happened, as Brian Hunter doesn't want to foul him, which is a smart move. You're up 5, so you don't want to give a foul. Give that young man, Rasheed Walters, though, credit. If anybody tried to carry his team throughout the course of this game, Mike, that young man early and late has answered the bell for his coach. Need a turnover here on the entry pass. Most important thing.
You really can't go to a fouling before they even inbounds, because that's going to put you all the way down at the other end of the court with 1.4.
Well, he's got to make a decision, Mike, to do just that and not use any clock, and then hope he can get something off. And they miss, but it is a 2-shot bonus. So again, they only need to make 1 or try to get a steal there. They're going to go for the steal, and let's see how it plays out.
Lundy to harass Brushko on the inbound.
If he has timeouts left, he's going to use them if he can't get it in.
Ball came loose. There was contact, and the officials obviously quickly looking for that, have a call. That took 1 second off the clock. Another look.
It's holding him there, Mike. He's had his hands all over him prior to him getting there. And a good call by the official, and it's number 23. That's O'Donnell, I believe. Ryan O'Donnell now. He'll go to the line, and he can seal it. Good foul shooter this season for the Green Hornets. He'll get 2.
Sheriff Ron Ross's son Christopher enjoying the action. Coach, I'm going to leave you alone real quick here and try and get Coach Stevens. Well, so with that miss, still an opportunity for a catch and throw. It would be a prayer right now for the Panthers, and that's what it's going to take. And it was close. 62-59, Emmaus moves on.
Green Hornets did a good job of preserving, although the Panthers, give them credit, they did a great job of coming back from down as much as